the interaction. You know, you could listen, man. I agree with what you say is war. I'll bump somebody out of the way to get in front of another client.
Yeah.
And it's not even who's more effective at it. It's really, in my case, it's who's fastest.
Yes.
I can get the client faster than you can. I get in front of the client faster than a title company can. I get in front of the client faster than a signing service. I want to respond to the client as fast as possible because you can't beat speed. If somebody, and Notary is very unique in the sense that people who are looking for notaries, they're fast and they want answers. That's why they call you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to answer right now. I'm not emailing you because you might never read the email. You might read it 2 days from now. I know people who look for notaries, they behave in a certain way. That's why they call. So I put all my resources into answering that person's question the fastest. And if I get in front of them faster than you can, then you're dead. It's a wrap for you because once they get in front of me, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I want to force the amount of interaction I have with customers. I want to jump in front of them as quickly as possible, respond to them as quickly as possible. Mm-hmm. And I don't care if it's 5,000 people or if it's 5 people. If they get in front of me, there's a 78% chance that I'm going to close them. And at that point, it's just the only remaining question at that point is how many more people can I get in front of?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because your sales has already been tested, it's already been validated, it's already been approved, you know, it works. And now it's just a matter of how much can I take or how little can I take? How much can I actually, what capacity can I actually run at? You know, you got the Mustang engine, you gonna redline it to the end? How long can you do that? Or do you back off and just cruise at 60? I mean, you know, you kind of modulate it up and down. But I believe that, man. Paid traffic is absolutely, it's not impossible to scale without it. I don't think it's, no, it is. It's impossible to scale without it. Impossible. I'm going to stand on it. It's impossible to grow without paid traffic.
I have it broken down, and shout out to my mentor out there in Atlanta, Lamar Tyler, right? He broke it down. There are 3 ways of getting traffic. You could either build it, which is organically, right? You could buy it, which is advertising spaces and stuff like that, or you can borrow it. Now, the borrowing one is interesting because this is where you do collaborations, right? This is where you collaborate with other, and let me say it like this because I just saw the interview with 19 Keys and Dame Dash. I love Dame Dash. Like, people call me Diddy, but Dame Dash is like the number one for me, right? Dame Dash says, I like to do business with other generals that have armies, right? So when I think about borrowed traffic, right? You technically do not want to collaborate with someone that is just a one-off type of person, right? You want to collaborate with another general that also has an army, because that is what allows you to grow exponentially. So if I'm going to do, have a notary service, or I'm going to do a masterclass or something like that, I'm not going to look for a person that has like, one person or 5 people on a list. I'm going to look for a person that has like 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000, and I'm going to reach out to that general because they already have a influence. Yeah, Notary Nation, that Dame Dash with 19 Keys was heavy. So borrowing traffic from other people that have armies is really, really incredible, because that's where you see people come up with affiliations. Like, you want to be an affiliate of this company. Well, they're going to see that you have an audience. They're not just going to give you an ambassador ticket if you have no audience like that. They want to reach a large amount of people in a short period of time, and they know that you have nurtured these people. These people have trusted you. You have now become an influencer in your market and an authority. So the probability of you the probability of you introducing my product to your audience, it grows that much quicker. And then our sales begin to, come in, and then of course they break bread. They, chop off 30%, 20%, 50%, whatever they do. But that is the next tier. So you can either buy, build, or borrow. Want to add to that, Tech?
Yeah, I think the easiest thing for me, it's always been the organic traffic is always I enjoy that. It's less frustrating, right? It feels more natural. And then